Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to another video. Today I am wearing my Taekwondo shirt because Taekwondo is something that I miss and something that I want to get back into. The reason I'm wearing the shirt is because one, the first time I tried it on, it was really tight. And when I tried on my Taekwondo pants, they were super tight. So I'm working towards putting them on, being able to fit into them and be comfortable in them and making sure everything else works. And then I know I'm going to be confident when I kick someone's butt. Anyway, before we move on, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn the bell notification on, and like this video if you see the title down below. Basically today I want to talk to you quickly about the different types of way of life. And by that I mean, I guess you could say diets, or sometimes people say lifestyle change, or healthy life, new me, all that kind of stuff. Hashtag. What I want to say is, a friend came to me the other day and he said, oh yeah, I'm doing a mixture of keto, vegan and low calorie. And I said, that's great, except there are parts of those three diets that contradict each other. So we all know that keto, I'm on keto. Keto is a low carb diet, or low carb way of life. You can mix keto with paleo, they're really good together. Vegan is obviously more of a standpoint and a way of life. People go vegan for a particular reason, whether it be to help the animals or to not have processed meats in their body, all that kind of the bad stuff that come with this world in their bodies, and they don't want that. They want it to be a natural vegetable protein from elsewhere type of life. And low calorie, that's great, that if you are counting your calories, that's fantastic. If that works for you, no worries. But most of the time, low calorie also means high carbs to sustain you longer. So when he said this to me, I'm like, whoa, okay, so you need to calm down, do some research first, because those three things actually contradict each other in a certain way. Like, for example, in the keto lifestyle, most of the time you can't have grains. Grains, that means rice, chickpeas, lentils, all that kind of family. And a lot of vegans, as well as low calorie, will eat a lot of grains to sustain their protein and to sustain their carbs and make them fuller for longer. And in keto, you can't do that. You have to get your carbs or your protein and all that kind of stuff from other sources. In saying that, vegan, personally, I'm not a vegan. I don't get me wrong, I am an animal advocate. I love animals. I cry when a dog looks at me. I know that that's not a great example, but these type of things, like, I get it, but I'm on the research side of things that your body needs meat to keep going. I'm a firm believer in that. If you eat free-range meats, that's even better. On the other side of things, if you have read the article, if I can find it, I will link it. If not, I'm really sorry. But it's kind of like the eggs. Some of them will say free range, some of them will say caged. Some of them are from your backyard, and if they're from the backyard, then you know where they're coming from. In saying that, most eggs come from all different places and they get packaged. It doesn't matter where the egg came from, whether it be caged or free range, unless it's coming from your backyard. You don't actually know where it's coming from. Labels can lie. No matter what you say, oh, they can't do that, they can't do this, they can, and they have been for years. So, whether it be organic or free-range meats, unless you know where that meat is specifically coming from and what farm it's coming from, you don't actually know where it's being packed, how it's being killed, how it's being cured, all that kind of stuff. So, that's a whole nother tangent. But what I'm saying is I love animals. I don't like the way they get killed and slaughtered, and the fact that most of them are alive when all of this happens, as opposed to putting them to sleep first, like we have the dignity with cats and dogs to euthanize them before any of that stuff happens. It is unfortunate that these things in the world are happening, but I know that my body, not yours, mine, needs cow, it needs chicken, and it needs a pig every now and again to keep going. And this is more from, I'm going to say, the African side of me, because my family were hunters, and we have lived on meat for a very long time, and I found it very hard to transition into becoming a vegetarian first, and that transition was really hard to not have meat. I do have a meatless day once a week, but it's really hard, only because it's been ingrained in me for generations and generations. So vegan is a way of life. It's not a diet. In my opinion, it's not. It's a way of life. Please, if you're watching this video, remember that vegan is a way of life. Keto is a diet. It can be a way of life, especially if you've been doing it for years. And low calorie can become a way of life, but your body will stop reacting to it. At some point, you either need to fluctuate your calories or lower your calories, because your body would be like, yeah, and you're just feeding me the same stuff, the same calorie intake every day. And at some point, your body's going to go, oh, hell no. The thing that I love about the keto diet is that my calories, I think I'm on 1,800 calories. I don't meet them. I don't have to calorie count because I'm not meeting my calories, but I'm still eating enough food to sustain me. Like, I haven't eaten anything this morning, and that's from 8 o'clock last night, so my fast is going really well. The only thing I've had is peppermint tea and water, and I'm doing really well. So I'm really happy, you guys. Yay! Basically, what I wanted to point out, the main points in this video, is that do your research on all your diets and way of living. Make sure that you understand each and every one of them, and please see a doctor about what works for you. Everybody, and I just mean body, not everybody, body is different in this entire world. There are billions of people on this earth, and every single one of us is different. Please remember to do your research on the diet that works for you. That's been another video, guys. I hope it's been informative. I really do. Please leave comments in the down below. Please leave, comments in the thing down below, right down there, just further down. Keep going, a little bit more. Type some stuff, whether it be good job or whatever, but make sure you comment. I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to know what diet you're on as well, and keep me up to date, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.